Popped him up. Ramirez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And he lays off there, 1-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Votto is the second out of the opening frame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. 1 down. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1 on to Votto. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Just a couple of matchups, no, and that's by him. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 12.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Squared that one up just a little late. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists. not to commit right there.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit well towards the hole. Peraza in the hole. And that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. Ready now, Melky Cabrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Jason Kipnis would be next. Lifted in the air out to right. Irvin is after it, and that's the third out. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hamilton on at first. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. It's hit to third. 5. The second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play in the. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So striding in, Greg Allen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Votto has a play. 1 out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fouled off. Kipnis, the runner at third. Gomes is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it in is Joey Votto now as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, number 19.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. From the stretch, hit to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Ramirez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Encarnacion, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped him up. Jeanette shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a miss. Ready for another chance? Phillip Ervin, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Jason Kipnis.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Peraza over to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Greg Allen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Ervin on the move. He makes the catch. What a play. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza is set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Suarez. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and
He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Number 12.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So coming to the plate, Mason Williams, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Irvin leads off first with a pair of outs in the end. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fouled straight back.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. It's about time for something to happen.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got another one here. 12 punch out. Leading on. Off the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Robert Stevenson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Robert Stevenson.
Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Barnhart has it. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's 1 away.
First baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Ball 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Very weakly on the ground. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Melky Cabrera is on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Trying to count 2-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start us off in the 8th. To short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he just keeps rolling. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Kipnis over to his right. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 to count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he's got another one. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Digging in once again, Greg Allen. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Peraza scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Number 12 is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. On to first, and they get the double play. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eugenio Suarez as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tucker Barnhart.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oliver Perez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Perez, the native of Mexico. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside.
And we'll have to leave it. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Raza fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. Suarez into foul territory. But that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And It's time for base. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have two strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And a ball 1-0. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Soto. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's 0 for 4. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for Washington, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Matt Adams now. We'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it.
Threw it right past him. Next up for the Stros, Max Stassi. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Max Stassi goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Justin Verlander.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His line against Justin Verlander, he's totaled 4 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a throw over to first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Digging in, Trey Turner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp as we begin the top of the 4th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Soto moving to his left, 1 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Wieters over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Bregman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them. But well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This one is launched. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball stays a little high that time. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Soto, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Matt Adams now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Now the pitch.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce it to the left side. Herter fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Daniel Murphy, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Daniel Murphy.
Pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. Makes the play. 1 away. 1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. High pop-up. Bregman waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. Stepping up now, Max Stassi. First time up, he went down looking.
Catcher, Max Stassi.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Jake Marisnick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out, so it might be. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adam Eaton.
Here comes the first pitch. Starting to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hard on the ground towards short. Bregman has it. And that's out number 1. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. In now is Anthony Rendon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Verlander pauses. Here's his offering. Here's a high pop-up. Davis trying to get there, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the... So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tony Kemp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tapped down the line. That was foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Right fielder, John.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Striding in, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Popped him up. Murphy has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Reddick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. Try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 22.
Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colin McHugh.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and a strike now. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Matt Adams now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Matt Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Pulled toward right center field. Gonzalez will put this one away and decide. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Rendon will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Just a tick behind for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and the side. Digging in now, Matt Wieters. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Matt
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Gonzalez is there, and the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Sliders in for a strike. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. In now is Adam Eaton. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's just 2 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Hops this one up. Bregman into shallow center, and that's the so stepping in, Jake Marisnick. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. So here now's the pitcher, Colin McHugh. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So striding in, Tony Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Another full count offering on its way. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. Ball 3. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Harper.
Here's the first pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And again a throw. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Gonzalez. Back to first, a double play. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ryan Madson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Soft liner towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bouncer down the line. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that.
So we got him looking there. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. J.D. Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a bunt attempt here. He takes it to the plate. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. Soto on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Gurriel at third. Davis on second. Stassi on at first with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Left fielder, number 22.
First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Grounded to short. Bregman fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line hard to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. The 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 balls and a strike now. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 2-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wieters.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will be safe, and this ball game is over. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.